Thank you. Week after week I've been here, and every single week I have been here, there have been more people on the streets of Glasgow, more ordinary people who will not put up with watching on their television screens the massacre of the people of Gaza, and we all call for a ceasefire now. The only acceptable position, the only humanitarian response for anyone or any politician holding a public platform is to support a ceasefire. But I must just correct Lindsay on one point. The Scottish Labour are supporting a ceasefire, and Anas Sarwar has publicly said, along with Humza Yousaf, that he will support a ceasefire. But please make it clear to your representatives, whoever they may be, that they must do this and they must live up to their responsibilities, because it is a moment in history that we have never seen before. For all those who are younger of these come to these rallies, there has never been such a moment, even in this bloody conflict of history that we've seen. This massacre is unprecedented. The speed and the scale of the bombing is unprecedented. The way in which the aid agencies are unable to deliver water and food and air is unprecedented. And we must demand once and for all that the entire world says that this is not acceptable, and that we will demand that Israel stops the massacre of Palestinians now. Because, my friends, even the French President Macron has now realised it's time, and he has called on the UN and the UK. And I actually think that I've seen the people of France on the streets, I've seen the people in Europe on the streets, the people in England and London on the streets, in Rabat and Morocco on the streets, because it's the people that are demanding of their leaders that they will not tolerate any more of this horrible, horrible massacre. It is the only way for diplomacy. It is the only way to create humanitarian corridor. It is in fact the only way in which there's a chance rightly to free the hostages. It is the only way to show the world will not stand any longer for this. But my friends, the Palestinians is one people. It is one struggle. It is one nation in the Gaza and the West Bank. And never forget that. And the past 30 days, 198 people have lost their lives in the West Bank. A young boy fired with learning disabilities, loved by the community in Hebron, was shot for absolutely no reason whatsoever. So please do not forget that there is the most intense violence happening in the West Bank. The only way in which there will be peace in the region for Israelis and for Palestinians is to use this point in history to say no more, that there will be a sovereign, independent Palestinian state alongside Israel. We've waited 75 years for it, and it must happen now.